Today we're talking about the top 3 most important skills in remote solar sales. Hey guys, welcome back to another solar video on the channel. What are the most important skills that you should absolutely focus all your time, effort, energy, and attention into figuring out or improving upon? I've boiled it down to 3 main things. And the first one being, you got to be able to communicate well. So communication is absolutely key. Obviously, everybody can talk, but the ability to communicate is being able to get your point across without confusing the homeowner, which is absolutely crucial. When I've worked in the past with salespeople and we've hired them with a door knocking background, believe it or not, it was worse off than hiring somebody that worked in Subway previously. And the reason for that is because somebody who has a door knocking experience, most often than not, will have bad habits instilled in them from the days when they were door knocking. And so you have to know that selling over the phone and selling from a distance is obviously not the same as selling in the home, because when you're in the home, you can build a different level of trust the same way you couldn't do when you're selling over the phone. When you're selling over the phone, you have to be able to not only communicate well, but also be able to put the customer at ease so they can share with you and they can tell you actually what's going on. I can tell you with 100% confidence that when somebody walks away, I have no problem then I'm gonna get ghosted, because usually people get pretty vulnerable with me because I put them at ease. And so you have to be able to communicate well, and you have to be able to communicate the actual benefits of solar. Do not try to beat around the bush and talk to people about how energy is produced from the sun and then goes through the panels and then it goes through the inverter and then it goes to fuel the home, in a sense. They don't care about that. Learn to convey your point. Do not confuse people, and make sure you're saying all the right things. In my program, I teach people exactly how to sell solar over the phone, how to put the customer at ease, how to generate leads, how to do everything in between. But listen, you don't have to buy it. I have a ton of videos on the channel. If you start by just watching my videos, that's a lot of it covered there already. I try to leave no stone unturned. The program is just a much more condensed and synthesized version of everything that I've ever shared on this channel. Number 2, when you're selling over the phone, you have to know one thing. For the most part, the sale is done over one phone call. Yes, you have the appointment. Yes, you have to call the initial call. Doesn't matter where the lead comes from, social media, or you're calling the lead. You're initiating the contact, which is, first of all, to meet with the homeowner, to ask them for their bill, to pre-qualify them, and then have them scheduled for another appointment where you're actually going to be showing them the numbers, and then you're going to be talking to them about going solar. Now, although you show everything within one phone call, that doesn't mean necessarily that they're going to go solar right then and there. What most people do is they call a few times. If the customer's not responding, they'll be like, oh, they're not serious, or what a time waster, they didn't show up for their appointment. And all of a sudden, after 2 weeks, it disappears from their CRM almost. And that potential customer is never contacted ever again. That's how you waste money and opportunities with people that could have otherwise gone solar and you would have gotten paid. So the ability to persevere and follow up diligently with people, just the way you follow up with your friends, you have to follow up in people and you have to persevere until they respond. And at some point, for whatever reason, if you couldn't build trust the first time around and now you're able to get through to them with another phone number, then you got them on the phone. So mission accomplished. All right, and skill number 3 is lead generation. If you know everything, but you don't know how to put homeowners that are actually interested in going solar on your calendar day in and day out, you're doomed. The best way to save yourself from hell is to learn how to make self-gens great again. You generate your own leads. Don't rely on anybody else, because if you don't have the ability to generate leads, then I'm here to tell you that you're not going to have a fun time in solar. Now, if you're brand new to solar, I have a free playlist with videos that we've compiled for you, answering probably all of your questions that you could ever ask. Okay, so check out the link in the description. Now, if you enjoyed this content, you're probably gonna enjoy a lot of other videos that I have on the channel on various different topics in solar. So I'm pretty excited for you to go through them and let me know how you like them. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.